Yo, the weather outside is fucking frightful. Oh. I was trying to be funny. I positioned the camera just right so you can't see my bed because I've spent a frightening amount of time in bed the past few days. We're not going to discuss how much time was spent in this bed. There was a roll of toilet paper on my bed just a minute ago. I moved it. I put it back in the bathroom. It's because for some reason I don't believe in tissues. So I never have tissues in my house and I'm so sick right now. I need to blow my nose in toilet paper, but that makes me sneeze even more because the little fibers, like gross. It's like lucky me, right? Anyways, I thought we could have like a little gal pal self-care night because I just got home. I'm ready to do all sorts of self-care. And I wanted to do it with my gals. You are my gals, right? It's very early. I get into bed late. I've been in bed so much because I have been sick the past few days, but I get into bed at like 6 o'clock every day because once it gets dark, I'm out of commission, okay? It's been getting dark, as you all know, at like 5 o'clock, so I'm out of commission by at least 6. And I'm still riding the wave of having the best bedroom in the entire world, so I just can't get out of bed, like I can't get out of bed. You see why. About 20 minutes ago, I was this close to going downstairs and getting a martini, because I haven't had a nice martini in like 2 weeks, but fuck that. Why would I do that? There's like a bar at like a really nice restaurant with a bar, like literally right downstairs, and I've never like went to like have a little drink by myself before. When I was like 19, or no, when I was like 18 to like 21, that was my thing. Like I went out to bars by myself like nightly. But it wasn't because I was depressed. Like I just loved like having a martini by myself. And I haven't done it in a really long time, but that's not a tonight thing, okay? We're hanging out tonight and doing self-care. My mom brought me these little like vitamin C packets that dissolve in water today because I'm ill. It tastes like Fanta, like orange Fanta soda. I'm gonna make one. Marty, I'm not doing this tonight. I feel so bad because normally like at nighttime whenever I'm like going into bed, I drag Marty's cage in there and we like hang out in there all night long together, but I can't film in the same room as Marty because he screams whenever I speak. So he's just kind of stuck in the living room. But he's in his spot. He has this spot on the windowsill that he loves so much. I'll show you. Some Flonase for some extra luck. Off-brand Flonase, because Flonase is fucking expensive. This is Marty's spot that he hangs out in. Marty Bird, is that your spot? Is that your spot? You just sit there and you people watch or something? Like, what do you do there all day long? I also want to take one of these gummies. You guys, I eat these all day. I bought these yesterday, okay? They're Goli Nutrition apple cider vinegar gummies, and they're so yummy. You can eat up to 6 a day, so I ate 6 yesterday, and today this is like my 5th or something. They're so good. I don't know. I need to buy apple cider vinegar for this condo, because I have some at home, and usually at nighttime I like to make like a water with lemon and apple cider vinegar just because I love the way it tastes, and it's good with like, I guess, digestion. I don't even know. I just got this new moisturizer from the store, from Sephora, and it, oh my god, it rocked my world just by reading it. I was like, I need to buy this and try it, because I only brought one moisturizer when I was coming here, and now, like, it's just not like a hydrating moisturizer, and it's so cold here. I'm like, my legs feel like Marty's feet, like so scaly and dry. It's the Moroccan Oil Rich Hydration Body Souffle. I'm gonna use this on my legs right now. So I think in my last vlog, I was talking about how I never matched with a boy on like a dating app, like ever. I just re-downloaded Hinge the other day because I was bored, and sometimes I just like to like scroll through the guys and then I'll just delete the app again. But I matched with this guy the other day, and like I was bored in bed, and I was like, let me respond to him, because he like sent me like an audio message on Hinge, and that's perfect for me because I don't like texting. I prefer, like, if I am gonna talk to a stranger, like I would rather audio message, and it was fun. My thing is just like, dating apps don't work for me because I cannot fall for somebody, or not even fall for somebody, I can't care. I cannot care and put effort into a relationship with somebody unless I'm like friends with them in person. So like I can't like match with somebody on Hinge and like keep up with the texting because I just don't care enough. Like in order to like somebody, like I have to have been friends with you already, like in person for like months. So that's why like dating apps don't work for me, just because like I don't care enough to respond because I don't know you. And I just like hate texting in general. Oh, that smells amazing. What is that even? It smells like cologne. It smells like men's cologne, which I love. Oh God. This boy was really funny, like when we were audio messaging, so I was like, oh, this is fun. And then he was like, okay, can we switch over to texting? I was like, yeah, sure. So we were texting a little bit the next day, and I just couldn't care. I was like, with the audio messaging, it's like fine, but like when we were texting, it was just like, I'm not gonna respond if you text me things that I can't respond to. Like, why would you just say sounds fun? What am I supposed to say to sounds fun? Because I'm like a very like, I elaborate when I talk, when I'm texting. And if somebody doesn't match my energy with that, like I just won't answer. This moisturizer is really nice, by the way. Oh, don't mind the bear dog, but this moisturizer is really good. But so I stopped answering him like 2 days ago, and then he just like kept going. So I was like, oh, he cares. So then I kept texting him again. And then I stopped again yesterday because I was just like, this is the most boring thing ever. Like he would just be like, wow, yeah, sounds fun. How about you? Like I can't like, elaborate, like say something else. I don't know. I think I actually said elaborate to him yesterday, and he goes, not much more to elaborate on. I was like, okay, and this is where the relationship ends. But he just texted me while I was at the mall, and he said, what's up, pretty lady? I'm just gonna start fucking with him because I don't know what else to say. I said extremely ill and using toilet paper as tissues because for some reason I have never bought tissues in my life, and I won't start now. See if you can respond to that. Also, I just bought this shirt from Abercrombie like 30 minutes ago, and I love it. It's so like soft and like loose and just like a good like hanging out at home shirt. And then I've talked about these slippers a million times before, but these are the vegan fuzzy sugar slides from UGG, and they're the best slippers in the world. I literally own 2 pairs of them, one in LA and then one here, because they're so amazing. So I highly recommend these slippers on my feet. Something pretty fucked up is happening to me right now. Look at this shit right now. Tell me if this wouldn't freak you the fuck out. Like it's freaking me out. This like long, creepy yarn cat appeared in my entryway of my condo the other day, right? My mom did not put it there. My dad did not put it there. My friend Mike stayed here. He swears on his life he did not put it there, okay? Who put it there? Look at this cat, you guys. I'm so scared. Like, yo, whose cat is this dog? Like, there's no way. Like, I seriously don't know who put this cat here. It just appeared one day. It appeared like while I wasn't here, like while I was still in LA. And then when I got here, it was already here. But nobody that has access to my condo put it here, so like I'm horrified. But like, what? I call the cops. They're like, what's the emergency, miss? I'm like, a very long, skinny cat appeared in my entryway, and I don't know who put it there. And you're like, okay, schizo. Like, what are you talking about? So yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of skincare. I already washed my face while I was in the shower, so I'm not gonna bother with all that again. I know I shoved this cleanser down you guys' throats, but just in case you weren't aware, I'm showing you again, because it's so fucking good. The Aloe Glow System Enzyme Facial Cleanser. Best cleanser I've ever used in my life, and that is a bold statement, I'm sure of it, but I'm telling the fucking truth right now. Like I said earlier, like I didn't bring any like hydrating products when I came to Rhode Island, so I had to go buy some today. Like I only brought like the Charlotte Tilbury like magic cream, but it's not that hydrating, so I wanted to go to Sephora and get like a hydrating moisturizer. Holy fuck, I would die for some tissues right now. Like I would do anything for a box of tissues. I wonder if that boy answered. Nope, he's scared. Okay. I got the CEO Vitamin C Rich Hydration Cream from Sunday Riley because Kennedy Urick talks about Sunday Riley all the time on her TikTok, and I trust her with my life. So, you guys, I was like depressed today because I was thinking about how like I don't really have like many people in my life, and oh, it comes with an applicator. How cute. Wow, that's wild. But I don't really have that many people in my life. I just have, and that's fine. Like that's the way I want it. I have my parents, who I talk to like 50 times a day, my mom and my dad, and then my best friend Jordy. But I just feel so lonely because I don't really have anyone in my life that like friends like my age. Because like I can talk to my mom and dad about anything, but like sometimes they just don't get it because like we're in a whole different age bracket. So it's like, and then And then my best friend, who I like live with, like, I feel like he just like, I don't know, he like doesn't answer me like 80% of the time, and like it's to the point where I feel like I'm annoying him whenever I call him. And I feel like whenever I ask him to do something with me, it's like this big thing, and it's like, no, why would I ever do that? Like he's not like, which is fine, and he never answers me, so like I just feel so alone sometimes. But that's also like the way I want it. Like I don't ever want to hang out with people. Like I want friends that I can call without doing the steps to like creating that relationship, you know what I mean? Because I have no interest in talking to people or hanging out with people, but like at the same time I feel lonely. Like it makes no sense. I consider hanging out with friends as a step back because I'm just very introverted and I have a lot of social anxiety. So whenever I go out and hang out with friends, I have to get plastered, and then I'm hungover for 3 days and I get nothing done and I feel like shit about myself. So I associate hanging out with people and making new friends as a step back, which is so bad. This feels very hydrating. I love it. Okay, score. I'm gonna do some eye cream too, because I got some bags, girly. Even though I sleep like 10 hours a fucking night, all I do is sleep. I have the gnarliest under eye bags for some fucking reason. I'm using the Creo Recovery Eye Serum Ice Awake by Charlotte Tilbury, as per usual. You guys, I ordered one of those ice rollers that's like, it's like the handle and then it's like a literal like sphere of ice. I ordered one of those and I'm so excited about it because you can like freeze it with like fruit in it. I don't really see the entire point of that besides aesthetic, but I'm fucking here for it. I'm so excited. Because at home I just have like the metal roller facial ice roller thing, but I wanted like the ice one that you can put strawberries and shit in. I'm so excited. I got like whitening strips yesterday at CVS, but I don't really feel like doing that again tonight. Cause I did it last night, but like all I ever do is eat. Like I can't go an hour without eating, and you're supposed to keep those on your teeth for an hour. So I was sitting there like in agony. Like I need a snack, I need dinner, I need a meal, I need something, but I couldn't eat because I had the strips in. I ended up taking them out after like 45 minutes because I needed popcorn. So this is the latest I've gotten into bed in a week. It is 8:30, I'm in bed. So my favorite show and my favorite thing, not even show, my favorite thing in the entire world is Jersey Shore. I'm ordering LED signs for my entire condo that say like GTB, Gym Tan Breakup with Paula, t-shirt time, like cabs hair. Like I'm getting signs for all over my condo that are Jersey Shore related. I love that show more than life. And I always just like rewatch it. Not even just like in the bathroom. Like I will rewatch it and pay fucking attention. If somebody texts me, I pause it. Like I have seen that show like all the way through. I don't even know how many times, but I finished the last episode of season 6 today while I was laying in bed sick, and I cry every time. I bawl my eyes out and whimper like a little baby. I'm so heartbroken though because I just like listened to Alex Cooper's new episode of Call Her Daddy, and it was Aubrey O'Day, and she was talking about her relationship with Pauly D, and that just like broke my heart hearing like how much of a horrible person he is, because like I guess you can sort of see it when you're watching the show, like the way that they treat and talk about women is like really bad, but I never knew it was that bad, and it sort of like broke my heart because like I love Pauly, I've grew up with him, like watching the show and shit, so that really just made me sad. What, like why am I crying? But yeah, that made me really upset. That's why I've always been a Vinny girl for life. Yeah, my favorite guy on the show is Vinny, and my favorite girl is Jenny, for sure. And I hate, there's only one person on the show that I hate, and it's fucking Roger. I hate Roger. I haven't had the urge to like learn a TikTok dance in a really long time. They never like scream at me anymore, but I really want to learn this TikTok dance because I just really like it for some reason. I'll show you. Try to get his leg back. Pull up, spin back. Pull up, spin back. I want to learn that so bad. Do I learn the TikTok dance or do I smoke a joint? I think I'm gonna smoke a joint. Fuck that. If I get the joint smoking over with, I can drag Marty back into my room because I think he's sad. I ordered like a bird stand, just like a training perch for inside of my room, because like when I'm filming, like, well, I drag his whole cage in here at nighttime so that he can be near me. But when I'm filming, that's just like too much, like dragging the fucking cage like in and out, in and out. So I got a training perch so I can just transfer the bird whenever is needed. He's such a loud bird. He hurts mommy's ears and then mommy screams at him and then mommy feels bad. Do not sleep on roasted corn. It is so fucking good. It is my favorite snack under the sun. I get the blue bag and the orange bag. The blue bag is just regular sea salt and this one is vegan cheesy. But it's called love corn. It's just like salty, like hard roasted corn and it's so good. It tastes like burritos. Like, bro. You need to try it. I get it from Whole Foods. I've also seen it at like CVS. They have it at CVS. I think they probably fucking have it everywhere now, but it's so good. I fucking used to eat this before it was like worldwide. Now it's like in every fucking store, but I'm gonna call my mommy while I smoke and she's gonna be like, baby, you really shouldn't be smoking when you have a sore throat. That's the worst thing you could possibly do. I'm gonna be like, mommy, I don't care. She was like, the 3 things that turn you into a old wrinkled leather glove hag when you're older is smoking, drinking, and laying in the sun. I was like, those are my 3 favorite things to do. So something's gonna give. Oh my God, my Hinge boy has a Jeep. I was just like, yeah, I want to drive my Jeep from California to here. And he was like, you have a Jeep too? Hi.
That's not going to help your throat, Tara.
I told you guys you would say that.
It's bad for you. I don't know why you don't listen to me. You know I'm always right. That's probably what causes half your problems. You smoke all the time.
Smoke weed every day.
Well, it's bad for you. You're going to ruin your apartment, your condo. You're ruining your lungs, and it's bad for your throat.
Duh. Keep it coming. Okay, I'm gonna read for a little bit. Here's my current book lineup. I'm almost done with Misconduct by Penelope Douglas. I'm almost done with this, so I'm gonna read this tonight. It's amazing, I love it. And then I hate reading books after I already watched the movie, but this has to be an exception because it was honestly one of the best movies I've ever seen. My Policeman by Bethan Roberts. I needed to get the book. I need to read this. Obviously, I already saw the movie, but shit happens, okay? And then I'm starting this series. I never even heard about this series from anyone. I didn't see it on TikTok. I didn't hear anyone talking about it. It just sort of caught my eye, so I grabbed it. It starts with Twisted Love, and then the second book is Twisted Games. I just got the first 2 so far. It's by Anna Huang, the Twisted series. So yeah, I'm gonna lay in bed and plow through this book and also plow through this bag of corn. To the bird. I would never lie to the bird. My genuine reaction when somebody texts me, leave me alone. Yet I say I'm lonely, but then somebody texts me, I'm like, fuck. If you guys think you're crazy, like, I am crazier. I just sent him a photo of there's like 2 photos There's like 2 photos I really like of like me off-roading with my Jeep or just like me on my Jeep. And I wanted to send him both of them. So I sent him the photo, this one. I sent him this photo. And I was like, I can't find a single photo of the front of my Jeep. Like just this one. Then immediately after I sent this one, I was like, oh, just kidding. Like silly me. Like I found it just so I could send him 2 photos instead of 1. He said you look hot in those. Am I sunburned? I am. I can feel it. I'm sunburned from the fucking tanning bed. He's getting 35-inch tires on his Jeep and he's lifting it this summer. That's sexy. I said, I've literally had this Jeep. I had a Jeep whenever I was like 16, 17. I was like 18. And I lifted it and everything. And this one I've literally had for well over a year and I have not lifted it yet because I am lazy. That's ridiculous. And I don't want to be without a car for like a week because that sounds awful. But like, just do it, babe. Like, I'm putting Marty Bird, the greatest and the biggest and the most handsomest, to bed because it's time for all the good birds to go to sleep. You guys, I'm having such a hard time with like, there was this boy in my life who I was like convinced that we were gonna get married. Like, there was no doubt in my mind that we were gonna get married. But like, I just I'm scared of commitment, and I have like, I'm like extremely independent, so I get like super, I don't know, like even if I want you and like know that I want to marry you at some point in my life, like I resent people that talk to me. Like the weirdest thing ever. So like whenever we would be like talking and like hanging out, like I always made it very clear that like I wasn't looking for a relationship, because that's just how I am. Like I don't know, I'm like, it's not you, it's me. Like I'm that kind of girl, but like I truly did like want him so bad. It just never, I sort of always kind of treated him poorly because I feel like I can't have a boyfriend because of the way that I'm wired, even though it's like whatever. But now I'm like heartbroken because I found out he has a new girlfriend, and I'm so happy for him. Don't get me wrong, he is like the most perfect person in the world. He deserves so much happiness, and he deserves somebody to treat him so amazingly. Wait, what? Amazingly. But it just sucks. I'm like, I fumbled that bag so hard. I did it to myself. So, like, there was this one time, you guys are going to like literally say that I'm the biggest cunt in the world. Like, you're probably gonna cry. It's like such a sad story. I'll like make plans with people sometimes, and then I don't do this anymore because I just realized that I can't, but I would make plans with people, and then once the time came, like I would be too anxious to like hang out, or not even like too, like this guy never made me anxious, which was really weird. Like I was always super comfortable around him, and I didn't have to like get plastered to hang out with him, which was the craziest thing because that very rarely happened. But like the time came when we were supposed to hang out, and I just like didn't want to like hang out with anyone. Like I just wanted to be alone that day and like film and do whatever the fuck I was doing, and I would just like bail on people last minute. So now like I'll just make plans. Like if I want to hang out that day, I'll be like, okay, let's hang out in an hour, or like come over right now. Like I only make those sorts of plans now because those are the only ones I can handle. But one time he set up this date for us, and I didn't know that he had already bought all the stuff, and like that he was like setting up this elaborate date. I thought we were just going to the beach together, so I like bailed on him. And then like a year later, he told me that that day he bought like this whole like vegan charcuterie board and like wine, and he was gonna like set it up on the beach for like a little date. And then I like bailed last minute, so he had to just like, and he like ate the vegan cheese just like alone that night, and I was just like God knows where, like in my apartment crying or some shit. And that was just like the saddest thing ever. I was like, oh my God, I had no idea. Like I'm just so like I treated him so poorly, and now I'm just like I deserve this pain. Like I definitely do deserve this pain. It just sucks. I'm like heartbroken. I actually didn't even know that he had, I guess they've been dating for a while, but I didn't know he had a girlfriend until I was going to this like, I was going to this event that he was going to be at, and I wanted to know what time he was gonna be there. So I like called him just for like a second. Like I FaceTimed him, and then I hung up. And then I texted him, I was like, you look unbelievably hot. And he responds and he goes, yeah, my girlfriend's gonna be there. I was like, oh my God, I had no idea you had a girlfriend. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm so excited to meet her. I'm so excited to meet the lucky lady. Like, it was like horrifying. Like, I remember like, I was like almost there and my heart just sank. I was like, I called all my friends. I called my entire family. I was like, what the fuck? Like this, I was so sad that day. And I ended up just smoking for the entire rest of the day and like disassociating. But yeah, it still hurts, but I'll live. I will live. It'll be okay. I wish him and his girlfriend the best. I'm allowed to be heartbroken, okay? Aren't I brave?
The shy one, there she is.
Tell me how brave I am.
Oh my God, is that your bird?
Yeah.
Is that Marty?
This is Marty. Oh my God. I'm the shyest person alive, by the way.
Like, I didn't know it was you or I.
I know, I was like, why does that insinuate that we know each other? I was so confused.
No, I've seen you on my TikTok for a long time, so I was like...
Oh, great.
When you came up at like minutes, I was just like, get out of here.
Oh my God. You were the only person I've ever matched with on a dating app.
Really, I'm fucking honored.
You are. Well, I might have I don't know. I just re-download them like once a year, and I'll just like people, and then I'll just delete it.
Around Christmas time?
I guess. Yeah, getting lonely. No.
No, he.
Oh. Oh, cute.
Apparently his girlfriend's your biggest fan.
I love that. Tell her I said hi.
Yeah, tell her that she says hi.
What's her name?
Nicole.
Nicole.
She's the family girlfriend.
Oh, hi Nicole. Oh my god, ew, I'm so cringe. I literally just woke up Marty for moral support. That is something that I've been doing for like a while now, and it helps so much. If I'm like nervous to talk to somebody or like FaceTime someone, I will let them know that I'm anxious or that I'm shy. I say shy because it makes me feel better. I feel like kind of crazy saying like, oh, I have anxiety over this. So I just say that I'm shy, and then it makes the conversation go by so much smoother and easier for me, because there's not that whole like, oh, like I wonder if he thinks I'm being like weird right now, or like I wonder if he thinks I'm like really anxious. Like there's none of that, because like you already put it out there, like, hey, just letting you know I'm like really shy. And then just base the whole conversation around that, because then it'll feel better for you. That's my biggest piece of advice. But I wanted to show you guys something that I'm super excited about. I got this spray from CVS. My grandma used to have a spray like this, and she would spray it on my pillow before I went to sleep. I used to sleep at her house every weekend. So I got something like it. It's the Dr. Teal's sleep spray with melatonin and essential oils. And you like spray it on your pillow before you go to sleep, and it makes you like sleepy. It smells like lavender. So I got it, and I'm really excited to try it because I haven't used something like this since I was like 12, like sleeping at my grandma's house. So, okay, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna stop rambling. I will be here. Thank you for having a little self-care and vent sesh night. I really needed to vent about that boy thing. I was like losing my mind. But I love you guys. Thanks for watching. I love making YouTube videos. It's so fun. It's so fun talking because I'm so lonely and I have no friends. But if you want to follow me on any other platforms, my TikTok and my Instagram are both taraswrld, and my OnlyFans is itstaraswrld or Tara's Tits. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, happy whatever the fuck you celebrate. I love you guys so much. Have a good morning or afternoon or night. I don't know what time it is where you live, but I hope you have a great day. Bye. I can't with the giant pimples on my face, I promise.